Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Happy September the 14th, 2022. I'm Dr. E, and it is time for your Mindful Minute with Dr. E. And I hope that you're ready for a good word today, because I'm ready to deliver a good word for you today. And I know you're wondering, you're saying to yourself, Dr. E, what do you want us to be mindful for today? And what I want you to be mindful for today is how you talk to yourself. And we've talked about this before. And I read something somewhere, or maybe I saw a video somewhere recently that reminded me of this very thing. When we make mistakes, when we do things that we wish we hadn't done, we can be terribly critical of ourselves. We can be very harsh with ourselves, with the things we say to ourselves. Oh my God, that was so stupid. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, you keep making the same mistake. You know, you're not growing as much as you thought you were. You're not farther along than you thought you were. If you do that to yourself, because I can tell you that I do that to myself, if you do that to yourself, I am going to tell you to stop. And as I say it to you, I say it to myself. I want you to think of yourself the way you think of a loved one. I mean, the most precious loved one in your life. And if they made a mistake and they came to you and they were crying and they were beating themselves up over it and they were saying negative things about themselves, how would you respond to them? And I doubt that you would say, yeah, you stupid, you did it again. Get it together, what's wrong with you? Aren't you thinking? Or would you say, it's okay. Things are going to work out. You're fine. You're human. You're not perfect. You're a work in progress. But you're doing so much better today than you were yesterday or the day before. I bet you would say those things. And if you would say those things to the person in your life that means the most to you, why aren't you saying them to yourself? Because you should be the most important person in your life. You should be the person that means the most to you. And if that is true, then you have to speak to yourself with the same love and patience and compassion and grace that you speak to others. All that love that you so willingly give away to others, give it to yourself as well. So when you find yourself being critical, and I'm not talking about not holding yourself accountable, because you can hold yourself accountable when you do something that you know you shouldn't have, or you break a commitment to yourself when you said you weren't going to do something and you did it anyway. Hold yourself accountable, but do it in the most loving way. Do it in the most loving way, guys. The world out here is harsh enough. You're going to get criticism from everywhere. Don't let it also come from you. Again, hold yourself accountable when you haven't lived up to the expectation that you've set for yourself. But also balance that with acceptance that you are perfectly imperfect, or you're imperfectly perfect, however you want to look at it. I hope that you commit to loving yourself the way you love everyone else. And I hope that you commit to making this the most wonderful Wednesday you've ever had. You know how to do it. You do it by being loving, kind, and gentle with yourself. You do it by being loving, kind, and gentle with others. And you do it by gifting the world the beauty, the warmth, and the compassion, the joy, and all the love that beautiful smile conveys. Have a great day, everyone.